What's up, gearheads? It's Trev, and today at the garage, we're going to tear apart my B-Series transmission and see if we can't fix this input shaft. But first things first, I gotta get this stupid shift linkage off! Yeah, not good. But actually, before we start, there's something I've been meaning to do for a while. Rocky, over at Rocky XTV, sent me a package because I was able to guess what tires he put on his Liberty. And that was a while ago, and I told him I'd give him a shout out. I'm sorry it took so long, Rocky. Ooh, it's a vented cap. That's sweet. Actually, that's pretty nice. And I don't even need to adjust it. It fits great. Got me a Super Swamper hat. I used to run those tires on my Jeep when I had the 31s. Thank you very much, sir. If any of you have not seen Rocky XTV, I will link to his channel below in the description and maybe up here somewhere.
Am I recording?
Are you recording?
I must be.
Is it counting?
It is. Now repeat what you just said. La, 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 don't touch the lens!
Don't touch the lens! Alright.
Yes.
It might have moved.
Because the transmission isn't already broken.
Terrible, isn't it? I'm gonna hit it with stuff.
No, not me! Come on, hit it like it got up here.
That thing's really stuck. Nope, didn't move. This is terrible.
Time to trade in a lot more. This is Angry Trevor.
It's just supposed to pull right off.
Angry Trevor.
This is what happens when it sits in the woods for freaking 3 years. We'll try and take this side apart. We'll get the shifter out.
Let's play a game. Say, guess if he could put it back together yet. That's not Milwaukee style. He went expensive and went Snap-on.
Ow!
That's the reason why it's not breaking free.
Everything is so seized and rusted.
Wow.
That's rounding off.
I think you better leave that one alone.
Oh. Yeah, maybe. I prefer to get it apart.
Do you got a torch?
You know, I just thought of something. I got an oil-soaked piece of cardboard, and I just sprayed that down with PB Blaster.
That'd be alright.
Think it'd be alright? I think I'll move the cardboard. I should probably do that before playing with fire.
Listen, don't ask me. You took my one job away from me. Maybe you should fix it. The causing that oil leak. We wouldn't have that problem. I know. Just shut up, Sam.
And for those of you about to comment, yes, the roll pin has been pressed out. Freaking thing is just stuck.
Well, the torch idea would have been alright if you didn't have to worry about the boot.
Well, I gotta worry about the boot and this.
Yeah.
Freaking thing is not moving. Now you see, one of my biggest issues with problems like this is a lack of patience. I'm gonna get this thing apart. There it goes! Sheesh! I got it!
Pop right off?
It's slightly foobarred. It definitely took a bit of a beating. Definitely got a little bitched up. Should be able to just kind of...
You can smooth it out.
Smooth it out, yeah. Alright. Shift linkage is off. I might just leave the shifter. I don't know, I prefer to get that apart too. I actually have a new shifter I could put in here. And I'd like to replace all the bushings.
Maybe now is the time to invest in a short throw.
This is a short throw.
Oh.
And I have a brand new short throw to put in it, actually. Not that there's anything wrong with this one, but... Alright. Yeah, definitely want some new bushings. So...
Money, 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 money.
Now... it's time to actually get to work.
Now he's all wore out from taking the shift linkage off.
Yeah.
So Trevor.
So Sam.
You done yet?
Yeah. All done.
This is where a hose would come in handy.
Yeah, this is where I'm really upset that this spigot does not work because it leaks underground and I need to dig up my whole yard to fix that. But I do have a solution that you will see.
I'm not in on your transmission. I didn't have like 40 cups of coffee like you did yesterday.
You know what I just realized? I think I skipped a step. I probably should have drained the fluid first. Well, that's alright, because I'll have to drain the water out after I rinse it down anyway. So dirty! So this thing right here is fantastic. I haven't used this in a few years, but it's basically just a mini power washer. And it's awesome.
It's working.
It is working.
Man, you know I want some Kool-Aid. Ain't got no sugar. Ain't got no matches.
Fluid is drained. We're degreased, sort of. Water and fluid's out. So now it's time to take this apart. There are plenty of how-tos on YouTube for how to take one of these apart, and I'm no expert. Matter of fact, I'm going to be guiding myself with a Honda Street Garage how-to video. So if you want to know how to take a B-Series transmission apart, go check out Honda Street Garage, because that's what I'm using. Let's dig in. Damn it, it's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid!
Keep moving.
Oh,
Careful.
that
Look
wasn't
at
such a
that. See, that was actually
chore.
simple.
That was easy. Cool.
I'm really impressed with that.
I thought that was going to be a lot harder. Alright, well. Input shaft is on the opposite side, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is. So, back to the video on the cell phone.
Yay!
Yay! Let's learn.
But check that out.
Pretty cool.
That actually took what? 8 minutes?
90. Well, once we knew what we were doing, it took 30 seconds to get this far. It's Cool. Now using Honda Street Garage for step-by-step instructions, we'll remove the reverse gear.
I made a drop.
Well, I guess that's not coming out just yet. The actuator is. Oop, I want to keep this.
Well, didn't he say that the gear came right out?
Yeah, but still slightly different trans. Okay, shift selector. Here's where I need to move this. I think. Yeah, look at that. Gave up a little space. Ooh, those are different lengths. So the short one goes in the middle. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Here comes the scary part. This whole thing comes out as one unit, and my reverse gear didn't come out like he said it would, so... Okay.
Well, it was moving.
It's moving.
There it goes. Dude, that bearing is toast.
That bearing is definitely toast.
Wow.
Okay. Just lay this down. Oh, oh, God, don't fall apart, don't fall apart, don't fall apart. Just like that.
Alright, let's...
Now, reverse gear. You go there. Wow! Where's the rest?
Oh, man. No wonder you're burning clutches.
Dude, half the ball bearings are missing.
I wouldn't go quite half.
Look at that. Is this...
Wow.
Well, yeah, now we know why it keeps breaking clutches.
Now, is that a Preston?
Ooh.
Dude, look. No, stop spinning that. Look.
I wonder if somebody's been in here before, or if it's beat up.
From them.
Oh. Huh. So they're gonna be floating around in here somewhere.
There they are.
Is that... Wow. Yeah, that's them. Holy crap. It's all on the magnet. Did its job. That's all metal shavings. I'm gonna have to replace like every bearing in here. That sucks. I mean, I think it's salvageable, but look, that one sounds pretty beat.
I think you'll be alright, because it didn't, the fluid
These
didn't
sound
look
okay.
metallic when
No,
it
it
came
didn't.
out. So I think...
Clean the magnet off, and I'll need to replace my diff bearing. Holy crap.
just by the looks at the dents on that.
But listen,
Yeah, that bearing's toast.
so the main diff bearing, or the final drive, or whatever you call it.
You know what? You're in here. You might as well.
Oh yeah, so do final drive. Wow, they bounced around and beat that up. Holy cow.
I would definitely take a look at the rest of them to make
Oh,
sure.
yeah. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Wait.
I wonder what would cause that. Alright. I don't think it does just pull out. No, it's gonna be locked in there. We gotta... Ow. That was dumb.
Trevor, you better hurry up and get this thing fixed. It's still lawnmower season. Your grass is going to get real high.
I was a little concerned that there might be more to removing this differential, but thanks to an Evans tuning how-to video, apparently it just pulls out. I think this one's going to be a little stubborn. I think this one's going to be a lot of stubborn. Well, can't hurt this bearing. This bearing's already screwed up anyway, so...
Well, you're just kind of fighting against yourself.
Except, yeah. Well, I was hoping I'd press against the case, but... I'm going to hit the gear. Oh, there it goes. Alright. How's this bearing? Burned.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I gotta do both diff bearings. And what's left is... I gotta get the race out, that's all that's left. Which it looks like it just pries out right there.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking because there's no way to...
Let's just get a screwdriver and pry it out. Probably gonna break something. You know, maybe we should look up how to do this too. Back to the phone!
Good idea.
Alright.
That's what's left of his bearing. He's lost his bearings. That's why he is the way he is. His bearings are lost.
And my marbles. Making everybody dizzy again. Yeah, found another problem. Throwout bearing. Throwout bearing spring. Connected here. Broken there. Oh, right there. You can kind of see. That's it, there's no hook on there. So the spring is broken. That'll actually kind of explain why we saw that uneven wear on the fingers on my pressure plate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's pushing sideways on this thing.
Man, we get this fixed up, your car might drive like a brand new one.
Transmission had all sorts of problems. Okay, we'll take that apart too. So then there's the magnet with all the metal shavings on it. Well, I've got an input shaft bearing, but I don't have bearings for the differential, so I'm going to clean up so I can get the Camaro back in here, and I'm going to order some new bearings for my diff. I'll probably press those on at work, and we'll just have to cut this one short, because I don't know that I can go much farther than this. So with that said, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta order parts.